Hello everybody, Spirit Gaming here, and today I would like to make a video about my build, which is the cooldown reduction build, and the 5 reasons why I am actually using it now, why is it good now, and why it will be even better later on in the game. So let's jump straight into it and tell you the first reason why I'm using this build. So when running the cooldown reduction build, you want to have 9 water gems, 5 fire gems, and either 2 earth or 2 wind gems depending on yourself and what you like to have. So why are the 9 water gems very important? Well, it's because they give insight, and what the insight gives is every single stat that insight gives the Blade Master actually needs. So that is 240 HP, physical attack increased by 2 points, AP increased by 4, and cooldown reduction increased by 4 points. Meaning that a level 10 water gem gives me 22,000 HP, 180 physical attack, 368 AP, and 368 cooldown reduction. That means that I get from 9 level 10 water gems, I get around more than 3,000 cooldown reduction and more than 3,000 AP, which is very nice. And let's see what the fire gems gives us. The fire gem gives us HP by 120, which is nothing, which is less than double the amount that the water gem gives. Attack by 5 and AP by 2. So yes, this gem does give a bit more damage, but later on in the game the damage will almost be the same with this with the water gems and the fire gems, basically because the water gems have two more AP, and that is the reason why later on in the game this build is gonna become even better. So let's jump straight into the second reason why I'm using this, is because the cooldown reduction you get from this build, along with the stats that you want to focus for the cooldown reduction build, give you immense power on your abilities. So the cooldown reduction makes the void ability, which is the most useful and most powerful ability in the actual game, to be online 24/7, meaning that yes, I know that it's on a 31-second cooldown or 32 seconds, and I have 26,600 AP, but when we get to 30,000 AP, this ability will be around on a 30-second cooldown, meaning that with the talent Wind and Moon you will have it 24/7, especially in large PvP events. That's one of, if not the best ability in the actual game, and that is why the cooldown reduction is very powerful. Also, the other skills, especially in the Odachi form, have quite a long cooldown as well. So this one has 16 seconds, this one has 20 seconds, and this has 16 seconds. And let's see how much they had before. So when you go here, the cooldown reduction, the cooldown that is shown is not affected by your actual cooldown reduction, and it tells us the exact cooldown that the ability has. So let's see. The first one, mine was 16 seconds cooldown, and this one is 20 seconds. So that's 4 seconds cooldown reduced. Next up, this one is 24 seconds, whilst mine is, with the cooldown reduction that I have, it is 19 seconds, meaning that we have around 5 seconds cooldown reduction. This one is 20 seconds, while now it is 16, I think. Yeah, it is 16, and the Berserk is 45 seconds, and now it is 35 seconds. So even for the build that you want to focus on Odachi, on the Odachi form, this cooldown reduction build is very, very powerful, because the Odachi form has higher cooldowns compared to Mytho form, but it is solely focused on burst damage. So that is why the cooldown reduction is very good. Next point is, as I said, now The third point is the combos for the Blade Master work very well with the actual cooldown reduction. So this is the third point, and as you can see, I have 31 seconds cooldown on my Void, basically making me immune to all control effects. Then my Vayne ability has 14 seconds cooldown, which is very powerful. Although in PvP I do use the Flash ability, which has the same amount of cooldown. Then these two abilities, which are the main damaging abilities in Mytho form, have a very nice synergy. So why do they have a very nice synergy? It's all because of this one deep talent that is very powerful, the Weapon Fury. In Mytho form, normal attacks have a chance to reduce Blossom Dance cooldown by 0.5 seconds on hit, and if you max this deep talent out, it's gonna be 100% chance. So even if you don't hit anything actually, so what I would recommend is, even if you are chasing someone, just spam the button and even hit the air if you want, because yes, even if hitting the air, it reduces its cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Next, even a better reason why this combo is very good is because of this B level talent. This talent is very used in PvE instead of PvE, because in PvP you use Wind and Moon, and in PvE you use New Life for that added amount of damage. This says that if Sakura Slate detonates Cherry Blossom, reduces Sakura Slate cooldown by 3 seconds, meaning that if you use this ability first and then you can attack 2 times with this, then spam your normal attacks, the cooldown will be the same on both abilities, and you can just spam your abilities like that. And that is why I think that Mytho form is better than Odachi form, but it's all personal preference. Some like the smashing that the Odachi gives, because it does look way cooler than the Mytho form. And the fourth reason why I think this build is the best right now and will be the best in the future is because AP synergizes very well with some of Blade Master's abilities, deep talents and talents. And that means that in the deep talent section you can see this Find Weakness, AP efficiency increased by 15%. That means that your AP is increased by 15%, which is a lot. That is quite a lot. And then Blossom Slash, I use Blossom Slash in each of my builds, except if I need to change it out for Excited, which is rarely happening, but it will happen in the future. But Blossom Slash basically ignores the target's armor if you have a lot of AP, and later on when we get this talent right here at level 90, this talent is gonna be the best talent out there for Blade Masters, because Cherry Blossom explosions have a chance to not remove Cherry Blossom, meaning that you can stack Cherry Blossom up to 5 times only then, especially in PvP as well. So that is why AP works very well. And the last point I want to make is AP will work very good in the future, and it is gonna be working well very soon. It's gonna start working well very soon. That is because everyone later on in the game will have at least all of these motors to rank A, meaning that if you have your motor to rank A, you get a lot of defense and a lot of HP. Even if you're Gunslinger class, Assassin class, any of those classes will have quite a bit of defense, meaning that AP is good against every class, especially later on in the game, as I said, basically making your physical attack a lot stronger because your AP is stronger. AP ignores the target's armor, and as I said, with a few talents and deep talents, AP will work very good, especially against targets that have a lot of armor. So yes, for now, Gunslingers and Assassins will be very squishy, but later on in the game, even if they don't spend anything on motors, they will get a lot of defense. Trust me, they will have a lot of defense. That is mainly why the Earth Cores fall off later in the game, because yes, they do give a lot of defensive stats, but later on in the game, the motors will give just enough defenses for each class that the earth cores will fall off greatly later on in the game. And next, for the last tip and for the last reason, let's call it a bonus reason, is that as I have stated in a bunch of other previous videos, I do change into Soul Dancer a lot, and Soul Dancer benefits greatly from cooldown reduction. Like, it is the best stat for Soul Dancer. Basically, why it is so good is because Soul Dancer has a lot of abilities that have 40+ seconds on their cooldown, and combined with some talents on the Soul Dancer, cooldown reduction becomes very good, and that is why I switch between these two classes, and this build works very good between these two classes. And lastly, I want to make a point that this is actually my personal preference, but Chinese players have told me that this is gonna be the future build, and it is gonna be the best build in the future as well, simply because this void ability is just overpowered, and it will stay overpowered very late in the game. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and bye bye guys, thanks for watching.